Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Leo. Oh, the Star card. Another good one. Wow. And in the outcome position, 7 of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck and part of your overall energy, 4 of Cups. Okay. So let me take a minute to take a look at your cards, get a feel for the energy and any messages coming through. Okay, Leo, the message that's coming through. First of all, I guess what I want to do is go over your overall energy. Princess of Cups in this deck, which is Apocalypsis Tarot. The Princess of Cups is the goddess of soul. And that is combined with the 4 of Cups for your overall energy. Now, this is very much about going within. It's almost like the Hermit card. It's about following through with your soul's intentions, your soul's guidance, listening to your inner guidance system. You're being guided for sure. And the overall energy here is you're in a place where everything has become so routine that you're bored. It's not what it once was. I feel it's in regards to a love relationship because you do have the 2 of Cups here. But if you look at this lady's face in the card, she's reflecting. She's reflecting on what has been. But in the meantime, there's a beautiful gift being handed to her and she's not seeing it. So your soul is trying to gift you with something, but you're not aware of it because you're in this position here. You're in this energy here of you're reflecting on the past. Did I make a mistake? Did I move in the wrong direction? You're trying to go within and figure things out, but you're maybe pinched off from your inner guidance system. This position here, the beginning of the spread, that's where you're at-ish, because time doesn't exist. So like I said earlier, this could be where you're at. You could be moving into this place. Maybe you've already been here, right? It depends on timing and your situation. This is where you're headed, where you want to head, where you should head, regardless. It's your outcome. And then, like I said, these 2 are your overall energy. All the other cards are your journey from point A to point B, basically. You're in a place of feeling like you've been doing all the giving. And you don't want to be there anymore. You want to move in a different direction. You want to shift things so that there can be reciprocity. Now, the Prince of Wands is the god of conflict. So there has been, or there is about to be conflict. You know, it depends on where you're at, like I said. But for me, it feels like you not wanting to be in this state of doing all the giving and wanting to move out of that into a new direction or transition into a new phase of reciprocity is causing or has caused conflict. 4 of Swords is all about taking a step back, taking a pause from the situation. And if you look at the picture here, the dog has gone to sleep, or the wolf, or whatever that is. She has one sword in her hand, the Ace of Swords. She's got 3 behind her that she has plunked into the ground. So brokenhearted, because the 3 of Swords is all about broken heart. It can also represent separation, a broken heart because of separation due to the ending of a situation, or work. Work can take us away from our loved ones, and that breaks us, breaks our heart, that kind of separation. But do you see the flames in the background there? It's got the shape of a person. It's like she's battled. She's at a point now where she's tired, she's exhausted, she's taking a break. She's contemplating what's taken place in her life to this point. And just not sure of where things stand in this partnership. You can be successful in shifting this into what you want to shift it into. The 9 of Pentacles is very much a card of, it speaks of success due to your own ambition, determination to make it work. You can make it work. You can make your dreams and your wishes come true. There is hope, because the 7 of Cups in this deck is all about your dreams and your desires and your imagination. Whatever you desire, there is hope. Now, whatever it is you desire, it's going to be different for all of you. Some of you may want out of this partnership. Some of you are out of the partnership and want back in. This 4 of Swords can represent a breakup, a break in the situation, separation. So you are contemplating, you're reflecting on the relationship. You know you can make it successful. Question is, do you want to? You've done all the giving up to this point, and you don't want to be the majority. You don't want to do the majority of the work anymore. I do want to clarify some things here. Okay, let's... Boy, where do I start? Let's start with the 4 of Swords, angels. Why is the 4 of Swords here, please? Why is there a break here? Whoa. Okay. That's kind of funny that happened, because these 3 flew out first, and my guides know that I take 3 cards at most, but obviously they wanted a 4th card, so they flung that out last, and it is upside down. So I don't do reversals, but when the cards fly out like that and they spin around and become a reversal, it's meant to be, so I leave it. First card out is the Empress. Yeah, this is kind of like the 6 of Swords. This is a transition, it's a rebirth, it's growth. Now this could be, for some of you, it could represent a pregnancy, it could represent one of you wanting a baby, and maybe this is the conflict. For others, she's a very nurturing, caring, giving individual. And that's the energy around this card. And So this could represent you, Leo. This could be where you're coming from. It could just be that this is transitioning. It needs to transition, and that's the Four of Swords here. We already know you're transitioning because that's the Six of Swords. This relationship or you going through a transition period. And the Page of Wands. Pages are messengers, and this one is all about good news coming in very quickly. This feels very much to me like you wanting to hear what you want to hear. Whatever that is. Maybe you wanting to find out that this, if there's somebody else that you want to transition toward, maybe you're hoping to hear something good from them. Maybe you're hoping to get an answer from them. But I feel that most of you, this is a situation that you are in that you would like to stay in. You just want it to work out a little bit differently here, a little bit more on the fair side. The Moon, there's uncertainty. Secrets. Somebody has secrets. Somebody isn't telling all. So this is going through a transition. You know what you want to hear, but you're not sure you're going to. Wow. The card that came out reversed. Three of Cups. The Three of Cups in the upright position is all about happiness, having a reason to celebrate. Generally, it's about engagement, marriage, commitment. So for some of you, it feels to me like this is a committed relationship. I don't know if it's an engaged situation or a married situation, but it's upside down. So it's uncertain as to whether or not this is going to come back around or this is going to work. That's what I take from that. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups and find out just exactly what it is you do desire, Leo. What is it that you want from this situation? What is the... Three cards. Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. Now this could be your person. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Queen or King, because it is general. The Queen of Cups, the energy of this card is a whole lot like the Princess of Cups. It's all about intuition, utilizing your inner guidance system. Five of Pentacles is all about beaten, battered, and bruised. Look at these people. They've been through the ringer. This still does not tell me what you want as an outcome, because It's a very difficult situation, obviously. And with the Two of Wands here, this is about the need to make a decision. It's also very much about being in the planning and strategizing phase. So, like I said, you want to be successful, moving this in the direction you want it to go in. Now, whether that means you want it to come to an end, but you want it to be an amicable end, or you want it to come back together. But you are utilizing your intuitive abilities, or that's what you need to do. There's a lot here about going within. The Four of Swords, the girl in the Four of Swords, she's contemplating. Four of Cups, she's reflecting. The Princess of Cups is the goddess of soul. The Star card is all about hopes, wishes. And it's a major arcana card, so it's all about divine. Okay, we didn't get our answer there. Let's go to the Star card and see just exactly what it is you're hoping for. Why is the Star card here, angels? What is it that Leo is hoping for? Thank you. Only one card this time. Oh, jeez. We are clarifying the Star card with the Star card. That does not help me. We got another card on the Star, please. Thank you. Ah, the truth. You want to cut through all the crap and get to the truth. You want some clarity in this. And look at this. Queen of Swords. I wonder if you are even talking to this person. There's maybe no communication, and that's what you want. You want the communication, but you want the truth. That's why you've got the moon up here. Someone's holding back. Someone isn't being completely honest. Someone is not communicating the truth. And that's what you want. That's what you're wishing for. That's what you're hoping for. You want to know the truth in this situation. But what is the situation? Let's clarify the Six of Swords, please, and find out what this transition is. What is the transition that Leo is in the middle of here, please? You're waiting. Three of Wands. Thank you, angels. So you're just waiting this out. You're waiting to see, one more card please, angels, on the Six of Swords. You're waiting to see what comes back. You've given, and now you want to see what comes back. King of Swords. Now you have the King and the Queen of Swords on the board here, so to speak. This is definitely a soulmate connection. I don't have the Twin Flame card, any of the Twin Flame cards, but this tells me that this is definitely a deeply connected soulmate relationship. But you're waiting to see if they man up, so to speak. And now it could be a female that needs to come forward with the truth. That, reverse this if you need to, Leo. It is general, so it could be that your person, if you're a male, your female, your counterpart, or, whatever, your counterpart is waiting for the truth. Somebody here knows that they haven't been given the truth in a situation. And they're just waiting. You've given. Somebody has been generous in this situation and given what they need to give. Let's see what that is. Maybe you, Six of Pentacles, angels, please. Maybe you have been very generous with your emotions, your feelings, what you're thinking, what it is you want, and you're just waiting for them to come back with the truth of what they want and the direction they want to move in. Or the other way around, Leo. It could be your person's waiting for you to be honest and upfront. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Thank you, angels. You're tired. You've given and given and given and given, and you've worked on this. Somebody, again, I'm reading for you, Leo, so I'm going to read it like it is you. If you need to flip it to be your person, flip it to be your person, but it feels to me like you have given and given and given, and like I said in the beginning, there's no reciprocity. You've been doing all the giving, they've been doing the taking, and you're tired. You've done all you can. You can't give anymore. And I think you've expressed that. I think you've expressed it. And now you're waiting. You're just moving forward, waiting to see what comes of this. The Prince of Wands, the god of conflict. Let's clarify that and find out what the conflict actually is. Why is the Prince of Wands here, angels? Please. Wow, we've got the Nine of Pentacles again. So the conflict can be finances. It can be about independence. Maybe your person is controlling and you don't want to be controlled anymore. Nine of Pentacles also represents Virgo, and you've got it down here too. So maybe it's an inner conflict for you. Maybe those of you, because I did feel that some of you are looking outside of a current situation, and maybe this is the other person. The fact that you have the Seven of Pentacles here, it makes me feel like you have given and given and given, and maybe you've been giving financially in some way. Maybe you've been paying everything. Maybe you've been the one to divvy up and, you're done being the spender, so to speak, in this relationship. And you're waiting to see if they share the responsibilities. It's interesting to me, though, that you have the Nine of Pentacles directly across from each other. Okay, anyway, your second card is the Chariot. You're stuck. You're not moving. In this deck, the Sphinxes, one's black, one's white, as you can see. They also are stone. They're not going anywhere. And you can tell by looking at the man that he's not moving. He just looks like he's standing there. The fact that the Sphinxes are two different colors, that's no harmony. There is opposing energies there. So that's the conflict. There is a conflict around the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about financial independence and or independence. In a love reading, it generally represents being on your own. But in a general reading, it represents financial independence. And it's just, you've got the Seven of Pentacles over here. It could have been the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands would have told me that you're exhausted. You're burdened, you're overwhelmed, you're exhausted. But the Seven of Pentacles came out. So it makes me feel that for some of you, this has got to do with money. You've been doing all the spending. And it's on the Six of Pentacles, which is a balance between give and take. So you've been doing all the giving, maybe you've been doing all the spending, some of you, and you're just waiting for okay, this just popped into my head. Some of you have been doing all the giving. You're tired of doing the giving. You've done all you can. And you want to transition out of this situation. But you're waiting. Maybe some of you want to transition out of this partnership. But you're waiting on figuring out the finances. It could be a marriage or common law situation. And maybe you want to make sure you get your fair share. You want to make sure you get what's rightfully yours out of this before you make that shift. And so now you're in this situation of just pausing, and maybe you are separated. But when it comes to the divorce, say, or the actual ending, maybe you're separated, you're living in separate homes, but you haven't actually spoken of ending it. There is a lot of talk of transitioning, transformation, rebirth, uncertainty. This reversed Three of Cups can represent a marriage coming to an end or a committed relationship coming to an end. And the Two of Cups basically just represents that it is a romantic partnership. So this isn't in business. It's all about a romantic partnership. And you're doing some soul searching in a big way, doing some reflecting, wondering, did I make a mistake? Did I make the right move when I got into this partnership? Wow. I hope that's for a very small number of you. Because for the rest of you, it feels like there is conflict in a romantic relationship here, but there is hope that it can be worked out. Wow. Okay, bottom of the clarifying deck and now part of your overall energy, Three of Pentacles. That is all about sharing the workload. It's all about working with others toward a similar goal. So you're soul searching, reflecting on whether or not you made the right decision. Maybe when you married this person, or you made the right decision in separating. You're wondering what you do now. Do you continue to work on this? Let's get a Synchronicity Oracle card, please, angels. Thank you. Okay. Your twin misses you. So for some of you, this situation that you're in, that you're separated from, that you know, if you're married or committed, living together, whatever, and now you're separated, that could be your twin that you're separated from. For others of you that have this other person that you're thinking about, that you're wanting to move in the direction of, that could be your twin. Regardless, you have a twin out there somewhere. Whew. Okay, let's get a Just Ask Oracle card. Please and thank you. Okay. Wow. If you were uncertain before, they love you deeply. Now, again, this could be the twin that you just separated from. It could be the twin that is the other person that some of you have been thinking about and wanting to move toward. Jeepers. This feels like a very intense situation here.